It must be very scary to have just broken up with your guy. It may be the first time this has happened and you don't know what to do. You're watching this because you'd like nothing more than to get back together with your guy. But in this video, we're going to give you a reality check and share with you the real truth regarding that whole scenario. First of all, you may be asking yourself, is there anything you can do to make him miss you, so that he will commit to the relationship again? Well, the answer is definitely yes. Here's 10 ways to make a guy miss you while you're on a break. Number 1. Live your best life. It can be hard to live your best life when you are feeling down about a breakup with a guy. All you want to do right this moment is to wallow in your sadness. Even your friends are having a hard time trying to raise your mood. But being down in the dumps like this will do nothing to attract the guy back to your side. It might do the opposite instead and drive him even further away. Hard as it may be, this is the time for you to go out there and live your best life. Go out with your friends on that trip you have always wanted to go on. Continue your life as if nothing bad has happened. Cross something off of your bucket list. Not only will this get you out of the funk of your break, but it will also have the added benefit of attracting that guy back into your life. You are showing him that you are resilient and independent, two very attractive traits to have. Number 2. Be busy. When you are on a break with a guy, there is nothing more tempting than to attempt to reconnect with him. You might have a strong desire to text or call him. You must resist the temptation to contact him. This is why you want to keep yourself busy. When you are constantly engaged in an activity, you won't have the time to think about contacting him, let alone actually doing the deed. By minimizing your contact with him, he will start missing you and reach out to you without your prompting. Bury yourself in work, or if you can't do that, pick up a new hobby or start that home renovation project you have always wanted to do. You can even volunteer at a local soup kitchen or shelter. Stay busy to distract yourself from contacting him. Number 3. Utilize social media. Social media is a great way to reach out and connect with people that you may have drifted away from during your relationship. This is a perfect opportunity to rekindle some old friendships and connections. Not only will it help you keep busy, but also it will give you a chance to get out of your comfort zone. You can attend an event you've always dreamed of going to, maybe a festival or new theater event. You can post pictures of you and your friends with beaming smiles enjoying the occasion. It may give your man another opportunity to see that you are happy without him and trigger him to try to reconnect with you. Your guy will start wondering who you are spending time with, and might even start feeling a bit jealous of all this fun you're having. Number 4. Leave him with a reminder of you. Before you go your separate ways for your hopefully short break, leave a little reminder of you in his space. Make it subtle and not too obvious. For instance, leave one of your shirts or even something as small as a hair tie. He might not notice it right away, but when he does, it will bring up memories of his time with you when he least expects it. He will then start to miss you and will probably contact you to say so. Give him a reason for him to remember you when you are not there with him. Number 5. Treat yourself. While there is no good or bad time to treat yourself, this is one of the best times for you to pamper yourself. If you are looking to pull your guy back to your side, what better way to do it than by spoiling yourself? Go all out and turn yourself into the best, most relaxed version of yourself. Go ahead and spend a day or two at the spa to take care of your body. But don't stop there. Eat well, get plenty of sleep, exercise, or meditate. Doing all this will make you feel great, but this is also the best way to attract your guy back. When you do meet again, he will find you glowing and irresistible from all the work you have done for yourself. Number 6. Keep conversation short. It's always a possibility that you might come into contact with him in one way or another. Whether it's an in-person meeting or over text, make sure you keep this contact short. You might be tempted to continue the conversation like you used to, but this is not a good idea. Don't be rude and completely brush him off, but keep things as short as possible. For example, you can take a little longer to reply to his messages, even if you saw the notification right away. Answer his questions, but avoid continuing the conversation by asking for more details about what he said, other than what's necessary. Don't go into too many details about what's going on in your own life. End the conversation by saying you have something else to do, but don't reveal to him what it is. It is a very tight line to walk on, between keeping him intrigued and brushing him off, but if you manage to do this, he will start missing you even more. Number 7. Be patient and don't rush things. It can be difficult to be on a break. You want to rush things, and get back to that lovely place you two were in, not too long ago. But sometimes, a break is necessary for a healthy relationship. Think about why you are even on a break in the first place. Use this time to learn about yourself and how you can make the relationship work, or even if it's worth the effort. Time away from each other can give you perspective on your relationship with your guy. You have to give yourself and your guy the time to mull all of this over, on your own time. Rushing things might make things worse. Trust the process and believe that it will all work out in the end. Number 8. Be mature about your break. When you're on a break, strive to be the bigger person. Don't act like a needy child and constantly pester him. This could not only prolong your break, but it might also turn him off you completely. Of course, this is assuming you don't want the break to become permanent. Whether it was his idea or yours, you both needed this break for a reason. Take the high road and don't act like you're suffering, even when you are. When you act like an adult and calmly approach everything, it will make him realize how foolish he has been. This is easier said than done, but it is one of the best ways to get him to miss you. Number 9. Mute his social media. Although social media can be a great way to reconnect as we discussed earlier, it does have some drawbacks with it. If you start seeing his every update smiling with his male friends, or in mixed groups, it will only cause you mental distress. You'll start to think he's hooking up with every girl in every picture you see. You also might let it influence your social activities, if you see he'll be in the same area when you're on a night out that same day. You don't have to unfriend him completely, just mute his social media for the duration of the break. He'll be completely unaware of any change, and you'll be protected from having constant reminders of what he's getting up to during your break. Number 10. Look your best when you see him. If you do have to meet him, make sure you are looking your absolute best. If possible, check off all the boxes that you know he loves about you. Wear his favorite perfume, highlight his favorite features of yours, and put on something that you know he loves. However, don't overdo it. You want this to be subtle, without looking like you are desperately trying to gain his attention. You want to lure him in and remind him that he was once, and maybe still is, attracted to you.